Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna do a video here of it's one of my favorite players, um, of Christian McCaffrey. We call him CMC. He is a running back in the NFL. This his role is one that a lot of the rugby videos that I watch. This is the role that I feel like a lot of them, especially the ones that do a lot of tries, could transition over to, I think, the most easily. This is who the quarterback will typically hand the ball off to. Um, Sometimes they'll do like a little toss or something off to the side. Christian um, is an elite player. We drafted him to the Carolina Panthers, and unfortunately, a couple years ago, we traded him to the 49ers, and it's been a little bit of a mixed bag. He didn't really play much last year. He was injured. He unfortunately had some injuries when he was playing with us. He was healthy at the time when we traded him, but um, he is an elite player. He will undoubtedly go into the Hall of Fame. He should and probably will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Um, just an incredible player, and he's an all around player. He's not even just like a lot of times with running backs, you just kind of hand them the ball or toss them the ball, like I said, and they'll take off with it. Christian is a player that knows his role and he knows everybody else's roles, and he can do everybody's job. There's been times where they will do a trick play, hand it off to him, and he will act as the quarterback. He will throw a touchdown. There are times where they will kind of use him as a wide receiver. So he'll go out and run a route and get the ball thrown to him. I think last week or the week before, he scored two touchdowns in the game. With the 49ers, they have a really good coach who can scheme people open, and I think for him, Christian McCaffrey is such a toy that he can play with because he can use him in so many different ways, and he's really good at using him in these different ways. Um, but they so in these highlights, this looks like it's from a year ago, so it's not going to have any of the recent stuff. It probably will have some highlights of him playing for the 49ers, though. But the majority of these plays are probably going to be from when he was with us, so he's going to be in the blue and the white, sometimes the blue and the black, or black and white and blue. And then you'll see at some point transition to where he's wearing red, gold, and white with the 49ers. But this is a player who, if you're gonna kind of watch any kind of NFL highlights, this is one of the guys to absolutely look at. And his pedigree, just FYI, his father was a wide receiver. He played for the Broncos, and he was elite at McCaffrey. His mom, I think, is like a Olympian. I think she was in the Olympics. I think his grandfather was in the Olympics. His brother is a wide receiver for the Commanders. Um, I think all of his brothers played in college as well. But just the pedigree of him is crazy.
Give to McCaffrey. Trying to get around the right side. He does. McCaffrey leaps. End zone.
Just also too, he's gonna either be wearing 22 with us, and now he wears 23 with the 49ers.
Motion man Smith. Pitch it. McCaffrey. Cuts it inside. McCaffrey.
And that was at home against Dallas. Here's McCaffrey. He's gone. Touchdown 49ers. Right side, big seam. Cut. 30. McCaffrey. Cuts the play.
Oh, this ball's in the air for a long time. McCaffrey's able to pull it down, and he's going in for the...
McCaffrey, the swing to McCaffrey. Use check blocking out front. Oh, a hurdle for McCaffrey. He's also rushed for 19.
Just FYI, when we traded McCaffrey away, I couldn't even talk about it. I would not acknowledge it for at least a year. Like I knew, I was well aware of who CMC was and what we lost and gave up.
Newton stepping up and throwing for McCaffrey. He's got a touchdown.
First down at 10. McCaffrey. Use check blocking in front. McCaffrey. Garoppolo pressure, sees it, throws it. McCaffrey. He's got it.
They're excellent when they get there.
McCaffrey, second and goal. Up and in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Newton rolling right, throws. McCaffrey makes the catch, dives to the pylon.
Newton, McCaffrey left alone. Touchdown.
Caught by McCaffrey inside the 5 to the end.
15th play of the drive. Newton finds him. McCaffrey, touchdown. What a drive. 4. Newton, McCaffrey left alone. Christian McCaffrey for the touch.
The running back to the left of Newton. He takes the handoff and he scores.
McCaffrey has a blocker in front of him, and it's Olsen, the tight end. He has a first down, and McCaffrey still on his feet.
Dumps.
This is so bittersweet to watch. Not even just Christian. I think that's a big part of it. It's also just the quarterback that we had in Cam Newton and the players that we had around them, and it's what we used to be. We are not anymore, unfortunately.
It out of McCaffrey's got tons of room to run, makes a move, and gets in the end.
McCaffrey up the middle, inside the 10, a stiff arm at the 5, and in for the touch. Next to Allen on 1st and 15. He finds McCaffrey at the 10. McCaffrey!
To do with the offensive line, we'll continue that after the play.
McCaffrey out of the backfield. Oh, he puts a beautiful... McCaffrey.
What a move to...
Quick pass by Darnold, and it's a catch up across the 40, and it's Christian McCaffrey spinning his way.
Little pitch to McCaffrey. He's got the first down. He's into the end.
Why not? Here he's going to hand it to him. Stutter step. McCaffrey gets through. First down.
McCaffrey desde la Wildcat, ahora hacia atrás para tomar vuelo, mete velocidad, no cambia el balón de lado, se va a meter.
Son in trouble.
Oh, what a play.
Brings it to McCaffrey, and it gets past Edwards. High stepping and pushed out.
McCaffrey. McCaffrey scores. 49ers. First down and goal. Here's McCaffrey. He's got it. Christian McCaffrey running left, gets a seam and has a first down and still on his feet all the way across the... McCaffrey again, this time runs through, shifty move, and he's still on his feet and he's got a first... Calls for it. Garoppolo climbs the pocket, has McCaffrey. Defender fell. Niners took it.
You guys see though why I feel like when I'm watching like the rugby videos, the guys who do the tries and stuff, of why like I feel like this is the role that they would transition the best to, because it's so much, I mean, of what he does is that shifty just stutter step and just going through people and still popping out on the other side.
But it's a great atmosphere, great energy, and should be a heck of a game. Lisa, thanks. Here's my 29-yard line. McCaffrey run into the secondary. McCaffrey pulled out of the... For now, it's Garoppolo and the Niners offense to the 25. Swing it out. McCaffrey and people running everywhere. That was a 4th and 14. Going deep. McCaffrey! And he makes an unbelievable catch. McCaffrey right up the middle. And he is...
We're down in 7. Allen, McCaffrey, different receivers. On 3rd down and 5, it's caught by McCaffrey, has a first down and...
McCaffrey, Panthers are in the end zone, he's got a touchdown. The pass. Bobble. McCaffrey finds some running room. 10, 5, touchdown.
1, hier kommt der Snap, kurzer Pass auf McCaffrey, Pick Play.
And McCaffrey spinning and out.
And now Allen swings it out to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey has a first down inside the
As a whole has a first down. Christian McCaffrey breaks free. There's McCaffrey, right side, breaks a tackle. Good shifty move. Gets that. Still going. McCaffrey's going to score. 1 and 2. McCaffrey right up the middle. And a stiff arm. McCaffrey for 6. McCaffrey right up the gut. He's got a seam. Now a sprint to the end zone. McCaffrey down.
and a long way to go. On second and goal, the shovel pass, McCaffrey.
Oh, I miss that guy. Miss so many of those guys that were in that video. Um, and shoot, you guys, we also talk about like rugby players like Lomu that are like incredible people off the field, and Christian is that. There was actually a young kid, um, oh, it makes me tear up thinking about it, but there's a kid who was sick in the hospital, and he would play his video games and like play Madden and stuff with football, and Christian was his favorite player. And he started like a charity or something like that to try to get video games into hospitals for like children's hospitals so that the kids had stuff to do and other stuff to concentrate on while they were, doing treatments and they were sick. And he was trying to get Christian involved in it. And unfortunately, oh, this is so sad. The little boy passed away. Um, and Christian didn't find out about it until after he had passed away. But Christian, like, immediately got in contact with the kid's family and picked up his cause to try to get, like, PlayStations and Xboxes and Nintendos and stuff into hospitals and donated a bunch into it. Um, but just a really good guy. And yeah, miss the guy. He did a lot of really good things for the community, but I wanted you guys to kind of see that just because of how much his play, and it's not even just him. It's the running back position in the NFL. If you're a good one, a real number one running back, of how much it reminds me of rugby, and why it's surprising to me that more rugby players that want to do that transition into the NFL um, don't end up in that role. It's just, I guess, because the ones that are really good at it in rugby tend to stick with rugby, which is absolutely understandable. Um, but that was a amazing video. Sorry, it got me all teary-eyed and emotional. Just that kid, that's so sad, and but it's so great what Christian did. Um, but there are absolutely other ones, like Derrick Henry, that is just amazing at the stiff arm right now. Probably one of the biggest ones is Saquon Barkley, um, who last year jumped midair backwards over a defensive player. He ended up on the Madden cover the year prior to that. Christian was on the cover of it. So that's just how good he is and how much he impacts the game, especially for any team that he's on. He is the guy. Um, he was the guy here for a very long time. Um, but yes, just an awesome video. I hope that you guys watched it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'm glad you stuck around to the end. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe. And above all, have an awesome, awesome day, guys. Thanks.